Community members in Spirit Lake are left with questions, concerns, and frustration tonight after a press conference on the death of Sa Floyd. Thanks for joining us. I'm Kirsten O'Connor.
And I'm Derek Dice. Floyd was the 67-year-old woman who was found dead inside of her apartment last week following a call that led to an officer-involved shooting. Peter Choi explains why people say they're frustrated with the lack of information.
Tonight, the Spirit Lake City Hall was filled with the community members with many questions. I spoke with some of them after the press conference, and they tell me they're upset and frustrated with lack of information about what exactly happened that night. On Thursday, law enforcement invited the public to share information about the incident that happened on November 1st.
The purpose of this press conference is to provide as much information to you as possible and to clarify a lot of information that is circulating in the public.
The Kootenai County Sheriff's Office says 2 police officers responded to a call, but it didn't specify what the call is for. It says Sa Floyd was living alone. I asked if there was someone else when the police responded.
So those are, again, specific details about the case that we're not going to release. Every bit of information about the case, specifically to this case, has been released.
The Sheriff's Office explained the investigation process, but did not release what happened leading up to the death of Sa Floyd.
Why such a large show of force? There was helicopters and SWAT vehicles, like hours.
Chris Foro says he still has many questions that need answers.
It is frustrating having a lack of knowledge about what the situation even is. That's always going to be frustrating. I understand it, but it is frustrating to not know what happened.
Richard Smelter says he was a friend of Floyd's. He wants to know what led up to the shooting.
Well, it's frustrating because a lot of times when you hear these things, you're looking at the processes, but what happened to precipitate the event?
Spirit Lake police say 2 police officers who responded to the call are currently on administrative leave. The names of 2 officers have not been released yet. The Sheriff's Office says no new information will be available until the investigation is completed. In Spirit Lake, Peter Choi, 4 News Now.